Good morning, gamers. Welcome back to Hellstormwargaming and welcome to day 19. I'm live every single day on YouTube and Twitch.tv. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come and say hi. Come and say hello. We've got 2 detachments to cover because I fucked up yesterday. Mostly because I fucked up. But welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all doing well. On time, Storm? I've been on time every single day of my life. Never been late ever. If you think I'm late, that's a you problem. All right? Maybe you shouldn't expect me to arrive so early. Huh? Ever consider that? Consider that? No, you didn't. How you doing, Grimslayer? Popcorn. This song is crunky. It's good. It's a good song. Called Red Hot Desert. By Gurk FM. There you go. Good morning, Zap. How are you? Professor Hellstorm would never mess up. Well, Professor Hellstorm isn't here. Okay. Not enough members coming through for Professor Hellstorm. Good morning, Papaya Pariah. Hello, Zap. How's the boiler? Boiler's fine. Boiler's great. Look, the reason I messed up is because yesterday I ended the stream. That's how I messed up, okay? So yesterday I had to have a boiler checkup, because you have to have one every year, okay? You have to have one every year. And the guy was like, I'll come between 12 and 3. And I said, can you aim for 2 so I can end my stream? And he was like, I can't be that direct. I can't be that specific, but I'll try and be later. So he said between 12 and 3 and then arrived at 10 to 12. All right. So I was like, I can't really stream while the guy's here. So I'm going to go. The rules have just come out. I'm really sorry, but I'm going to have to go. And then as soon as I ended the stream, I went downstairs and he was like, yeah, pretty much done. You need a new carbon monoxide sensor sometime next year, but that's it. See you later. So anyway, so I ended the stream and like 3 minutes later he went. Which is very funny. So we've got 2 detachments to go over today. We've got the Gene Stealer cult one from yesterday, well, the Gene Stealer Tyranid cult. And then we've got the new Sisters one, which is coming out at 12 today. But if you're watching live, let me know who you are, where you're watching from. Let me know what's going on with you this morning. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. But we got a little short stream today. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what we're going to do. I think we're going to be doing the Secret Santa unboxing that's been organised by the Discord. I'm going to open my present on stream. I don't know if I'm expecting anything crazy. I did give them a wish list, but I also said do what you want with it. I don't really care. As long as I don't get banned on YouTube if I open it live. And then there was something else I wanted to do. I had a cool stream idea for tomorrow. I can't remember. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. But I do have some very funny news, chat. I do have a little bit of funny news regarding yesterday's stream. On the old Twitter.com. Alright? On the old Twitter.com. It's a little bit funny. Okay? A little bit funny. You know I've got a hatred for one certain creator on the platform. Like an open hatred, and it's justified. Okay? You know? The guy who puts fucking for reference, just to show you, to like clarify. Okay? I don't want people to be like, wow, Mikey, you're such a hater for no reason. I want to show you why I'm exactly a hater. This isn't the right song. What's happening? Let me just randomly put a song on. What's happened to my music? Sorry, 1 second. I'm being attacked by the Matrix, I think. Right, play. Shuffle. Okay, the reason I hate a certain creator, and it's this one. And can you wonder why? You know what I mean? Do you wonder why I don't like this creator? Look at the state of the thumbnails and titles. Games Workshop sells rights to Warhammer 40k to woke Amazon with a fucking LGBTQ flag. It's just anti-woke rage bait. Gay. Reject. War. Victory. It's just cringe. He's kind of moved away from a lot of Warhammer because there's not been much news. But there it is. Look, Sweet Baby defends your You reject Warhammer 40k plus Woke Freak, Call Space Marine 2 Fascist. Censored, banned, Rock Paper Shotgun, White Dudes for Harris. Black Lives Matter but with a rainbow flag. You know? I hate this creator. I think they are literally scum of the earth. Okay? I do not like them one bit. Not one bit. It's just fucking actual dog shit. It's all dog shit. Well, guess what, chat? Silver lining. This creator was sponsored by G Fuel and then tweeted this. I don't wish for people's downfall. I would never wish for people's downfall. But if you post a cell phone on Twitter, I'm okay to laugh at it. All right? Just going to put that one out there. Okay? G Fuel has decided to cut ties with me, which is funny. They don't want to power with me because of the values don't align, apparently. Bro, the CEO of G Fuel uses slurs in meetings and they've cut ties with you. Oh my god. The CEO of the company uses slurs in meetings and they think that their values don't align with you. Alright? How bad does that feel? G Fuel, this one is also funny. G Fuel doesn't want people who aren't right-leaning. I presume he means doesn't want people who are right-leaning, because he is right, on their platform, though they have many already, mind you. If they have many, why don't they want you, Endymion? They're afraid of losing sales by platforming someone like me. Just so everyone knows, G Fuel doesn't support Gamergate 2, based gaming or whatever. I didn't make much money from them anyway. You had an affiliate link. If you weren't making much money, it's because no one was using it. All right? That's how affiliate links works, bro. It means you are either a terrible salesman or you have a terrible audience who doesn't want to support you by buying G Fuel. If he wasn't making money, why does this breakup matter? He wasn't making money because he's shit. Because he's just shit at this. Literally, this is just fuck around and find out, I think. Personally, I think this is fuck around and find out. As you can see, he's posted the full email and then he just said, just drink water and coffee anyways. Fuck G Fuel for being woke morons. Oh, it just makes you laugh, chat. Chat, it just makes you laugh so much. Damn them woke G Fuel just using R slurs in meetings about their staff members. Damn them. They're not right. They hate right-wing people, but they love right-wing people, but they don't like me. Are the anti-platformers in the room right now? That's so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny. Your entire brand is being a cunt, and someone they just cut ties with you, and you're like, wow, they cut ties with me. Wow. He looks like you. Don't ever say that again. Don't ever say that again. He looks like me. Are you joking? Bro. Bro coloured in his beard. Bro coloured in his beard and ran out of ink. Anyway. Eat shit. You shouldn't bully the mental handicap. I didn't say anything about his personal mindset, alright? I didn't say anything. Endymion's videos are so boring. Endymion's videos are dog shit, bro. They're not boring. They're dog shit. Guarantee won't go broke, literally. When your time personalities range about normal people and not work with actual problems or content, literally. Not the woke. He looks halfway on the slide between Mikey and Ben Shapiro. What the fuck is going on? What is going on? It's fine to insult Mikey, just not like that. Exactly. Exactly. Please don't. I have no interest in finding out what his videos are like. So I've watched a few of his videos for research purposes. Okay. And it is just the most garbled shit you've ever read. Or listened to, sorry. It is the most garbled shit you've ever listened to. So yeah, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't bother, to be honest. Look, I watched his video, his latest one with the Henry Cavill in the thumbnail and the fucking gay flag in it. And yeah, it was like 25 minutes talking about how Amazon ruined Rings of Power because of diversity, and that's not what the fans wanted. And Amazon is going to make female Space Marines because they made because Warhammer made the ugly custody woman in the animation. It was like my brain was pouring out my ear, you know? It was like glug 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 until there was no sound. And that's what I imagine his head sounds like. The won't kill my family and burn down my village. Yeah. Honestly, just proper, just pure dog shit. Actual dog shit. Anyway, chat. We're gonna run a super chat goal. Prize spins. We're gonna do a giveaway if we hit 10 super chats of any colour. So if you'd like to support the channel, you can send in a super chat. It'd be very cool. Watched the animation the other day. I thought it was good. I don't know why people spin up over the dumbest shit. I'll tell you why people spin up over the dumbest shit, mate. It's because they can make money out of it. It's called grift for a reason. Guy loves G Fuel. Guy loves G Fuel. Has it in every video. Never has any real sponsors. Only has an affiliate link. And then suddenly hates G Fuel when he's not getting money for it anymore. That's G-R-I-F-T grift. You know? That's the definition of grift. All right? Won't poison our water supply, bend our crops and the plagues onto our houses. Yes, just like everything else happened in their minds. Reason why it's shy, but not because it's woke. Exactly. You can say something's bad. It's not because they tried to force diversity. It's just maybe just a bad show. But it's just a weapon, you know? It's just a weapon right now. All they talk about is just like... It's literally just dog whistles. Gamergate dog whistles. It's talking about the naughty dog character that got shown off the other day at Game Awards because she's got a bald head. It's talking about Ciri in The Witcher not being attractive anymore. It's talking about Stellar Blade because of jiggle physics. It's talking about... ugly women characters. He's talking about woke. He's talking about
Super
DEI. He's talking about Sweet Baby. All it is just dog shit.
Which of your sponsors do you hate?
Which of your sponsors do you hate? Papaya, I get offered sponsors. Thank you for the 10. Really appreciate you. I get offered sponsors all the time. My inbox is full, right? But I have to like pick and choose. I'm thinking about doing a video. Where I get like, because obviously like when I actually do a sponsor, it's because I like the thing. And if they suddenly stop sponsoring me, I would probably be upset. But I wouldn't then go, fucking woke dickheads, they cancel me. They don't support Gamergate or whatever. But I was thinking about doing a video where like someone, because what usually happens is like the process for the look behind the curtain is they send me a product. Or they like want to sponsor a video, so they send me a product, I have a look at it, and then I like make the final call. So if I get sent a lot of stuff that just never sees the light of day, and I'm tempted to do a video where I kind of like take all the stuff that I've been sent that I haven't made a video with, and be like, is this actually any good or not? Is this actually good? The one sponsor I probably wouldn't do again was that like gacha game. You know? Just because I don't think it fits the channel, really. I mean, at the time, the bag was the bag, you know? And maybe I'd be in another position. I probably would take it again. But I'd begrudgingly do it, you know? If I had to choose one, if you were like, Mikey, you have to tell me the we're sponsored. It's not even their fault. It's just not something I'd endorse, you know what I mean? I'd play it for a little bit until it's like, right, you can wait 3 hours or you can pay us a $5, and I'm like, yeah, I'm out. That's it. That's it, I'm out. They say you don't like gambling games. Yeah. I call it gacha game. I don't think it was a gambling game or anything that I sponsored or how it was did a promo for.
Thanks, Woke's kids crying now.
Thanks for the two. Thanks for the two. It was like an app that was just like a typical mobile, a Raid Shadow Legends like esque app. You know what I mean? A freemium game. Yeah, it wasn't really gacha. I used the wrong terminology. Yeah, a freemium game. One of those where you play for a little bit and then it's like you can pay to unlock skins, to unlock gold or whatever. Is it gacha the same thing as gambling? Kinda. The gambling is mostly illegal in Japan. That's why they call it gacha rather than gambling. So they do. That's why I kind of mentioned they've got like gacha places, like slot machines, pachinko places. It's called pachinko because that's the noise it makes when you win. And then you win. You can't win money, but you can win prizes. So what they do is that you can win gold, and then near every pachinko place you can sell gold. So it's technically not gambling. But yeah, so like I don't know if I told the story, but we went to a games arcade. Okay, and I'm not going to say whereabouts in Japan because this is all allegedly. Okay, but it is illegal to play games for money. Okay, in Japan you can't like a slot machine, for example. A slot machine, you know, like a 2p machine that you get at Blackpool or whatever. They don't have them. What they have is game tokens. Okay, and if I can show you, just for reference, again, this is just like a story I read on the internet. I think I read this on the internet one time. Do I have one? I don't think I have one anymore. Oh, do I? Last coin, last silver one. No, that's a 10p. I mean, it's similar vibe. Okay, but like, so yeah, so like slot machines, gambling, and stuff like that are banned in Japan. But what you can have in Minecraft, yeah, they have them in Minecraft. What they do have is like tokens that look like these are 10p's, but they're very similar. And these also look very similar to 100 yen, which is about 50p. Okay. So anyway, me and Georgie allegedly were in this arcade. We've been playing some claw machines, winning some little prizes, you know, little Pokemon things. I won her a Sprigatito little zip bag, very cute. And then I walked past the slot machine, okay, because they have slot machines, right? And I was like, is that 100 yen a go? I'll have a go. I've got 600 yen in my pocket, all right? I mean, allegedly I had 600 yen in my pocket because I didn't actually go into any arcade. This is just like, this is me talking about like a made-up situation, okay? Anyway, I go to this machine. It's a fishing game, okay? You're like trying to fish, and you're playing slots. So it's kind of like the more money you put in, or the more coins you could put in, I should say. Eventually you get like a thing, and it's like a slot machine. You go, and if you match, it puts loads of coins down, okay? I put 100 yen, in this fake story, I put 100 yen into this machine. And I won what I thought was, bear in mind it would have been about 50p at the time. I won what was close to like 19 quid in one go. And I was like, holy shit, bro. Holy shit. I'm like counting them out. I'm like, let's go. And I'm like, oh, let's play a bit more. And then I realised I've put my money in. Again, allegedly, put my money in. And I didn't have money now. I had game tokens, which looked very similar to 100 yen, but were specifically game tokens. So then I realised and then remembered, I was like, wait a minute, isn't gambling like this illegal in Japan? And then I was like, oh, You're not supposed to put money in. What you're supposed to do is go to a counter and rent game tokens. And then you play with the game tokens, and then you give them back at the end if you're bored. Because the whole point of playing slot machines and winning and stuff like that is kind of like the thrill of winning. But you don't win money. It's not like a 2p machine where you win prizes. You just win tokens. And the more tokens, the longer you can play until you get bored. There's no exchange for it. So like Pokemon Red and Blue, yeah, basically. But they win prizes, they win Pokemon. They exchange them for Pokemon, but I guess that's kind of the same. But in this place, there was no prizes. So what I'd essentially done in this made-up story, allegedly, because I've actually never been to Japan, probably. In this made-up story that I'm telling you, I'd actually made an illegal gambling machine. Because if someone went on that machine and played long enough, they would win money. They wouldn't win very much. But that store now, that arcade that I've made up in my head, that definitely wasn't real, now has an illegal machine. Quick, hide the Gundam. Hide the Japanese Gundam. Mikey telling parables not based on his own activities at all, allegedly. Exactly. It actually never happened. But if it did, I helped that store break the law. And I wasn't planning on this being the story, but that might be how I messed up, allegedly. Like, you know, to get arrested by Officer Jenny. Imagine! Officer Jenny goes in, I like faint because I'm like, oh my god, she's real, and then Nurse Joy tends to my wounds. God, I'd be pitching a tent. So there you go, that's how I allegedly helped an arcade break the law in Japan. But what did happen is when me and Georgie realised is we kind of just like kept feeding our money into, because the thing is with it is you need a card, right? You need a card to trade the tokens back and forth, essentially. So we had loads of tokens, and bearing in mind this was like 40 tokens from basically one being 100 yen. And we couldn't trade them back in because we hadn't borrowed any. So we were just like, oh, let's just fucking just shove them in the machine. So it's one of those, it's kind of like a thumb one where you like push them in. So you're like shoving them into the machine. But the problem is because we're putting so many coins into the machine, we're winning more. So I'm like, fucking hell, just put them in it, because it's a slot machine. I'm trying to time it badly, because obviously you've got the thing, you got like the drawer that's moving in and out, right? You got all the coins along the front, and you try to get them on the back bit to push them. We're trying to aim it onto the top, so they just pile in, so you don't win. We're trying to play badly. Thumb in a coin, is that a euphemism? No, it's not like a drop slot. It's like a rolling thing where they like roll down a thing, but you put them in a pile and you like press them in with you. Have you never done that before? It's kind of like the horse racing ones, I think if I remember correctly. You like line the coins up. You like line the coins up and you push them in like that. But we're trying to like get them to land on the draw, on the coins on the draw. So we don't push any more off. But the problem is because we were putting on so many so fast, because we were like, we need to leave now. We've rigged this machine to be illegal. So we're like trying to shove the coins in. Because we put so many in, it kind of like weighed them all off and pushed them all off and then just pushed more coins out. Totally unrelated music, yeah. Fucking bookshop roulette. So we're like trying to like, I'm just at this point, I'm like, Georgie, just leave the coins in the tray, just leave. So we leave, never return. But yeah, literally, some Japanese guy or woman or whoever has gone in and just found like fucking £3 in the machine and just gone, fucking dickheads. Was there no other games that took tokens? No, only the slots. Only the slots took tokens. Everything else was like money. You know, because like the arcade games were money, the claw machines are money. But the slots were the slot tokens, essentially. So God knows how much it would have been, how much to borrow or whatever, but there was a lot of coins in this machine. And I was like, I just remembered the fucking, I put like 19 quid not realising that it's not money, it's just fucking metal coins. Did you get enough points to trade for Porygon? They didn't do prizes. That was the thing. If they'd done prizes, I'd have been like, oh, I've got all my coins, got some prize. But we looked around and it was just like, there was like no prizes. And we like checked all the signs and stuff. There was like no like trading window. It was just like coin exchange. That was it. But he didn't say anything about prizes there. He just said we swapped coins with a card. So yeah, I didn't win money. I won I mean, allegedly, I didn't win money. I won coins. So am I losing my mind? Are we not past the time they normally release a new detachment? It comes out at 12, so it should be out. As I said, this was like weird because it was like specifically game token for that store. So it wasn't like a usual slot machine. Anyway, there you go. So if you play slot machines in Japan, just be aware that you don't actually win anything. It's just to play for fun, which is cringe. You win a lot more though. You win more often, but it's not worth anything. This is the first time it hasn't gone up 10 minutes early, and I feel like this is a personal attack from James Workshop aimed at me. I can't even get a warming community. There we go. The article is up but no download. Are you joking? Adepta. Well, the GSC one yesterday was final day. You also don't win anything in slot machines here. It just takes you longer to not win anything. True. True. Drags it out. What's it called? Righteous Day. Champions of Faith. Is Georgie comfortable in the knowledge that you're a walking lawsuit? She's fucking... If it was real, which it isn't. If this story was real, which it currently isn't. Which it isn't. Okay. Just to let you know. She's complicit. She was right there. She was sat in the chair with me. When a truly vital mission... Oh, I'm just going to read the rules. The detachment focuses on the most devout of the devout, the Celestians. Their righteous purpose adds one to the OS of Celestin... I presume OC. Adds one to the OC of Celestin Sacrosancts and lets players discard miracle dice to make Battle Sisters, Celestin Sacrosancts, and Paragon Warsuits righteous. While it's righteous, it is braver, it moves faster, and fights harder for the glory and master of mankind. Go bathtub shield. Blood Angels tomorrow, that's fun. This is the real reason Mackie came back to UK. The engagement was a cover. Ironically, the engagement was just after. After I'd tasted the sweet taste of crime. After I tasted crime, I was like, that's it, we're getting married right now. No, add one to the operating system. Perfect. Righteous use a reward for the devotion elsewhere. Detachment, for example, the mark of devotion adds one to attack characteristics of various melee weapons, while they're righteous, and it adds another attack to a point of damage as well. Oh, wait. Adds another attack and a point of damage as well, making any character into a threat feared. Okay, that's decent. Some people feel romantic crime. The secret ingredient is crime. Is that secret can be compelled to testify against each other? Yeah, exactly. If I marry her, then she's going down with me. So the Heart of the Heresy succinctly describes the purpose of the detachment: to take the purity of the system of battle and to use it as a torch to burn out the evil at the source. These strategies grants additional strength and additional AP. They're just gonna fucking absolutely fucking combat, aren't they? Where's the detachment? Did they forget? I forgot. I forgot. Where is it? I've noticed they've put them in order now, which is nice. I do like that they've put them in order. GW messed up. I'm going to put GW messed up in my title instead. GW messed up. What did I miss? Also, chat, you've messed up personally. I've only got 2 super chats out of 10. You can do super chat from the little as £2 and we can do a giveaway today. But now since you generate so much less miracle dice, is it any good? You still get quite a few miracle dice, just get way less than normal. Don't forget, like, fucking, they were generating, like, fucking 20 a turn, it felt like. Why have they done this? Gary, they've called you out personally. No super chats, no members. Why do you think they've delayed it? They're just waiting, you know? 10 members. 10 members and it'll appear, chat. Try it. Try it. Send in 10 members or one each. 10 of you send one each. Thank you, Saz. Appreciate it. If you become members, it'll appear, I promise. Or Twitch subs, or both. If you're watching on twitch.tv, you can become a member for free with Twitch Prime. Every day that you don't use your Twitch Prime and you're paying for it, you're giving Jeff Bezos 12 pence. Alright? You ever walked up to a CEO and given him 12 pence? Didn't think so. Why are you doing it today? Why are you doing it today, cringe lord? What would Luigi's Mansion think of you? What would he think of you? So use your Twitch Prime, give it to me instead, all right? Support me, get ad-free on Twitch, and you also get access to our Discord as well, which is very cool. Very cool Discord. Yeah, where's this detachment?
Super chat £4.99.
Yo, Cuts 40k! Thank you so much for the 5, dude. I really appreciate it. So you'd be like, Cuts, if we hit the giveaway, I'm pretty sure the detachment will arrive. If we hit the 10 super chats.
£2. Speaking of gambling fails, let's chat miracle dice.
Thanks for the tease up. All the YouTubers have it, yeah, all but me. Alright, Games Workshop literally do not like me. For some reason, they said they were going to be up at 12 every single day. They're about to get a phone call. They're about to get a phone call being like, what's with this favoritism? Alright? What's with this favoritism? Let's chat to HR. Where's my detachment? Fuckers. Right, I'm checking some group chats, see if it's been posted early. Where detachment? No one's posted it, what the fuck? Where's my hackers at? Where my hackers at? Time to watch the Titans videos. Yo, Kuda, thanks for 25 months. Make sure Georgie's the one that messages you to you so they actually respond. Oh, okay. Thanks, bro. The reason they don't give it you early, Mikey, is because you're just that good. You don't need the head start to provide top tier analysis. You're just that good.
Super
Zap,
chat £2.
you're a real one.
Thought you had contacts at GW to get these things.
Zap, you're a real one. Also, Sass, thanks to the team. Really appreciate it. I do. Where they just decide to be like, yeah, we're not going to send it you personally. We like it when you live react, even though I don't even start live reacting. Chat, spam refresh. Take the server down. Need touch is actually called Sisters and Bottle because they bottled it. Upload. You break it too fast. I think that's why they didn't send it, bro. Honestly. I honestly think that's why. Because they know for a fact it'd be 25 days of breaking detachments. So they were like, no, you can't have it. I honestly think that was it. Imagine my videos compared to everyone else's. Everyone's like, wow, I think the photon detachment is really good and really cool. And I'm just like, this is poo. You know? Yo, Walking Death, my man. Thank you for being a member for 29 months, bud. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Merry Christmas. Yeah, imagine me making a video on the Nurgle one if I had it early. This is literally poo. Don't even bother reading it at the end. They get a 30-second video out of me. Bro, where's my detachment? I'm not watching a video about it. I'm not watching someone else's video about it because, one, that fucking half the time they're wrong. Half the time they're wrong, and two, they're too positive. Brother, I just want to read the detachment. Do you think Grotbus is their answer to not using playtest? Am I mad? Is this? It is 12, right? It is day 19. Excuse me. Am I losing the plot? Is there any reason we're not doing GSC first? Because we want to do Sisters first. What do you mean, why Blood Angels getting a detachment? Of course they get a detachment, they got a book. Let's try to turn it off and on again. Who's tomorrow? Blood Angels. They're not covering it until you cover GSC. I was too busy talking about being implicit to crimes and talking about GSC. Maybe they're waiting for you to do GSE because they know the boiler guy was around. Someone send it me if you've got it. If you've got it, stop withholding it. Dark Angels are a good chapter with players. Yeah, with players. Blood Angels are a good chapter with good players. Right, I'm gonna send a text to my rep. Shall I send him a normal text or send him a GIF? Chat, shall I send him a normal text or send him a GIF? The last text I sent was about tabletop tires, which is quite funny. GIF. Right. Like, I'm waiting. Maybe. I would show you the GIF, but I don't want to, like, leak who this person is. Impatiently waiting. I'll do this one. Right, one last refresh before I send it. One last refresh. It's not out, is it? It's definitely not out. Okay. I've sent the text. Okay, I'm waiting GIF. Can I see it? Is it gonna be there? Is this one? I just sent this. Just say, where are the sisters? Asking if their boiler man is round. Watch it, it'll fucking come up and be like, it's right there, and I'll be like, shut the fuck up. Where is it? It's actually not there. Actually not there. That's quite funny. Where are you? The other pink kittens going around Christmas dinner. Where my sisters at, Give? That's quite funny. That's like nearly, well, it's supposed to be out, they're supposed to be out 12 every day, you know. So like, benefit the doubt, 12 o'clock. But they have been uploading them at like 10 to 12 at least every day. So it is 20 minutes late and the article is up. I don't know what you want to do, chat. It's all posted on Reddit. New Sisters Detachment. Well, who's still missing? Sisters. Sisters are still missing. Yeah, they're using a PDF. They're using a preview PDF. I'm not watching someone else's video. Especially them leakers. Multi-billion-dollar company. Yeah, literally. Goonhammer have an article. Maybe I have to read that. Looks like it's up now. I don't think it is. Unless it's just mine. Unless it's, is it just me charges it up? There it is. It's up. It's up. It's up. There it is, chat. Let's do it. That was quite funny. Look, chat, you can't be like, have Titans put their video up, Tactics have put their video up. That doesn't mean the thing's public. They have a preview version. They can't upload a video within fucking 3 seconds of it being fucking published, obviously. That's how this works. You know that, don't you? You know about sit there and go, yo, these guys got their video up, why, so it should be posted. Right. Let's have a look at the righteous purpose. In your command phase, you can discard up to 3 miracle dice. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. GW clock +1. Okay, up to 3 of your miracle dice. For each discard, you can select 1 Adept Authority unit for your army. To start your next command phase, that unit is righteous. Add 1 to the move, improve the leadership, improve the weapon skill and ballistic skill. Weapons equipped by Battle Sisters, Celestin Sacrosanct, and Warsuits models in that unit by 1. Right, is Val a Paragon Warsuit? I presume, maybe? This is actually would be credible pre-nerf, yeah. Broken wording then, because you never discard more than 1 dice. For each discarded, select 1 sorority unit. I don't even mean. No, you get all of them. You get all of the buffs. You can do up to 3 different units. Val. Keywords. She's not a Paragon Warsuit. So she won't get the buff, I'm afraid. She isn't. Vehicle Walker, Character Epic Hero, Imperium Northern Val. She's not a Paragon Warsuit model. Which means it won't affect characters. If it was Paragon Warsuit units, be fine. So it doesn't affect your characters. It only affects the specific unit themselves. See? This is why I don't need a preview, because I spotted this already. Now, Amber gets a pick a buff, Sister get all the buffs. Yeah, but it's only Battle Sister models, Celestin Sacrosanct, and Paragon Warsuit models. And then while a Celestin Sacrosanct unit from your army is not battle shock, add 1 to the operating system characteristic of Celestin Sacrosanct models in that unit. Okay. Yeah, because you don't have as many miracle dice, it's going to feel a bit brutal. Spending up to 3. Rare. If things are going well, you're probably going to generate 3 a turn. Yeah, she's in a special Paragon Warsuit armor, but she doesn't have the keyword now. Alright, let's have a look at the enhancements. Triptych of the Judgment. Each time only the barrage unit makes an attack, you can ignore any modifiers to ballistic skill or weapon skill and or any or all modifiers to the hit roll. I don't feel like that's needed because you're going to be plus onto fucking ballistic skill and weapon skill anyway. Plus on ballistic skill is really good, by the way, because obviously with plus on to hit, you can then hit on like 1s, essentially. 1s always miss. We know this, but you know. In terms of modifiers. Finally, I can burn all those 1s and keep rolling. Yeah. Gives you a reason to use all the numbers that you don't have. You're just not going to have as many to play with. That's the problem. Mark of Devotion. Sisters model. Add 1 to the attacks characters to the bearer's melee weapons. While the bearer's unit is righteous, add 2 and add 1 to the damage characters to the bearer's melee weapons instead. That makes it really good. Smash Lieutenant. What's her name? What's her name again? Gonna find it in time. That was good though, wasn't it, chat? Don't you think that was really sick? Palatine! There we go. Palatine Blade. Strength, 4 attacks, hits on 2, strength 4, -2, 2 damage. You can make it 6 attacks and 3 damage. That's pretty good. Smash Palatine back on the menu. She's back from 9th. She's been on a little break. Palatine left the menu. Well, no, it gives you another one. 30 points there. Eyes of the Oracle. Bears have precision. Each time it destroys character, gain 1 CP. That's pretty decent. I like that. 10 points. Not too shabby for 10 points. And then enemy units set on the battlefield cannot be set up within 12 of the bearer. What's your cheapest character? That's good. That's handy. That means you don't have to use quite as much to screen. Imagifier. Keyword. 65 points. Hospitaler. 50 points. What does Hospitaler do again? Gives a 5+ feeling of pain, sorry. Dialogus. Dialogus at 40 points. That's pretty good. Losing out that plus move with Val unit is brutal, but it does make non-Val war suit units a lot more maneuverable. They'll get the move. It's just Val won't, which is gonna be weird. Don't question, but don't sisters have so much stuff to screen with anyway? Yeah, but they won't need to screen if they've got something like this as well for 25 points. It's decent. They've got a lot of stuff, but they could just use more stuff to push out with rather than having to use it to hold back. Shield of Denial. Any phase just have mortal wound, its allocators get 6 up feeling of pain. If it's righteous, you get 5 up feeling of pain. Okay, everybody gets a 5 up feeling of pain. Why are they not 5 up and 4 up? Okay. Everybody gets a 5 up feeling of pain against mortal wounds. Why do they have to have a 6 up? Morning, stat check. How you doing? Suffer not the unfaithful. Your shooting phase of the fight phase. 1 adept of sorority to shoot for your army that is righteous and not being selected to shoot or fight. Select sustained, lethal or sustained. That's really good. That's really good to 1 TP. That's really, really good. We like that. That's just so much flexibility because it's either as well. The only stipulation is righteous. So you're going to be like having a go turn. And when you do have a go turn, you're going to be like a little bit more survivable. And you're going to be able to hit a little bit harder, which is nice. To the heart of the heresy, 1 fight phase, adept of sorority unit for your army that has not been selected to fight this phase. At the end of the turn, improve the strength characteristics of melee weapons by 1. If you're righteous, you can improve the AP by 1. That Palatine's going to be slapping. That Palatine's going to be slapping. If it's righteous, it's going to be, what did we say? 6 attacks. Strength 5, -3, 3 damage. The Go Emperor. Yeah. She's going to be slapping, bro. And just +1 strength is nice as well. It's pretty fun. Good stratagem sweep, but the fact it all triggers off discarding miracle dice means it's okay at best. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Can you do an actual smash capture because the cannonettes can have a jump pack? Oh, shit, yeah. Let's look at the cannonettes with a jump pack. I forgot about her. Yeah, with the Holy Eviscerator. Holy Eviscerator is going to be 5 attacks. Strength 8, -3, 3 damage. With sustained. Yo. Yeah, definitely. All day, every day, bro. All day, every day. And she can go for +3 attacks with devastating wounds. Yeah, all day. All day. Crazy captain time. Or canoness time in this instance. Right, Path of the Righteous. Fight phase into the end of the turn, you can pile in 6. If your unit is righteous, you do not need to end that move closest to enemy model, provided it ends as close as possible to the enemy unit. Okay, a little bit of freedom. If it's righteous, it does not need to end that move to the closest enemy model, provided it ends move as close as possible to the closest enemy unit. A little bit more freedom there. Not too shabby. I mean, it's just a good strat if you just read that, to be fair. Because you're going to be taking Celestians. You know, Celestin cats, the Sacrosancts, basically. Great in a unit of war suits, that's for sure. Bastion of Faith. Fight phase, just enemy unit has selected its targets. One Sacrosanct unit. To the end of the phase, your -1 to hit. In addition, if it's righteous, you can select one other Sacrosanct unit from your army that is not battle shot within 6 of your unit. Until the end of the phase, each time attack targets that Celestin Sacrosanct unit, subtract 1 for the hit roll as well. Okay, that's pretty fun. How many points are Sacrosancts these days? $75 for 5 is quite cheap with a 4-pin run. They are early T3 though, that is the issue. And they're already -1 to wound if they've got a character attached. Makes them quite tanky for 1 TP. If you got 2 together. This one you could hide Palatines in, you know? T3 1 wound means they still fall far too easily to high quantity attacks. Yeah, for sure, but -1 to hit and -1 to wound is going to make them a lot more survivable. Infatigable dedication. Your movement phase until the end of the turn, just after the unit falls back. Till the end of the turn, your unit will shoot in which it fell back. If it's righteous, it can shoot and declare a charge. Okay. Do they have walk through walls? They do not. It ends there. They do not. The Hospitaller can bring back some return. Okay. Abilities, when it's leading, give 5 up thinner plane, and they can bring back 1 destroyed model or D3+1 with a miracle dice. Okay, you can make a really tanky squad there. What, not another reroll ones that hit detachment? Yeah, so you can attach. Oh no, you can't double attach. You can only double attach to a Battle Sister squad. I was thinking these on Sacrosancts with the Canoness or like a Palatine. But no, you can't double attach. It says it can be attached to Battle Sister squad even if one Canoness is already attached. Which is the big poo. The big poo, to be honest. Rubbish. But that make them pretty tanky. That make them pretty fun. Okay. Okay. It's got a sweet. It's, as we say, it's got a sweet. The issue is they've just nerfed Miracle Dice into the ground. Miracle Dice have just been nerfed into the ground, bro. So the fact that this is going to be eating up 1 or 2 a turn, if not 3. Because you can only get 1 and then 1 per phase. If you lose units. That's the other way they're generated, right? Like we say, if this was pre-nerf, it'd be really interesting. But now Miracle Dice is at the start of each battle round, at the end of each phase, if 1 or more Sororitas unit was destroyed, then you gain a Miracle Dice. You get them from units on objectives with a simulacrum. Simulacrum. I can't just search for that. I presume it's Battle Sister Squad. What's a simulacrum? They're like the banner things, aren't they? Battle Sisters never shoot at Dominions. Ah, War Gear ability. There we go. Then of each command phase, for each objective marker you control that has one or more units around with this ability in range of it, roll a d6 and on 4 plus you gain a miracle dice. God, they gain so much, don't they? Seem you lack rum. Well, I think you lack rum, especially at this time of day. So yeah, you can still generate a few. Then can Celestins do that? No. No, they cannot. Baltistas, Novitiates, and Dominions. The problem is if you've got them on objectives, you're just going to be fucking losing them, aren't you? Because any of your command phase you're holding, you're probably going to be able to get at least one more. Maybe 2 or 3. But then it's on a dice roll for 4 plus. Yeah, if this had the miracle dice generation still, one, it'd just be broken, I think. I think we'd still be sat here being like, sisters are just so good. So I'm kind of glad we're not in that position, to be honest. I think it has potential to be a very strong and cool detachment. It gives us more melee punch on power armored sisters. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like a lot of the sister detachments, especially the one that's just been nerfed, is all about shooting. Do Eldar still get loads of cheat dice? They had them halved, don't forget. They have 6 now rather than 12. So sisters on average will have more. Yeah, like early on, you're going to have to just try and get as many as possible. Either by throwing away a couple of cheap units or using the simulacrums. I love how it's only playing classical even though it's on shuffle. It's not on shuffle, that's why. I was like, why is it only playing classical music all in a row? Make sure I don't miss anything. The buffs are quite good though, and it's nice again, like it's all 3. Plus on weapon skill, ballistic skill on all of those is good. It adds the move of all models in the unit. So like we were saying about the Paragon, about Morven Val. Morven Val does get the movement if she's in that unit that's righteous. She just doesn't get the ballistic skill and weapon skill increase. So Val will get plus on movers as well, which is actually nice. How fast she go. Plus on move isn't a great deal though, but it's still nice that she gets it. So she'll move 9. Yeah, you can make some really horrible smash stuff here. Like I said, you got this one, 30 points, a little bit expensive. A really good stratagem for combat. You can make the Sacrosancts really tanky and then hit like a truck. Also, ballistic skill means you get dominions with 4 melter guns that hit on 2, so you can attach your cannon and then reroll 1s with it. Yeah, that's good. It feels pretty solid. Yeah, I wouldn't be sad about this. This isn't no Thousand Suns time. You know, this is pretty decent and another fun way to play. Just use your miracle dice you don't have anymore. You're not exactly fucking... You've still got some. They just had way too many. There was too many ways to generate them. You probably go one unit of Candace and Zephyr as your hammer unit, then like 3 Celestin units with Hospitals to camp on objectives with 3+4 +5 plus an OC2 and Resi models. Yeah, that's the other thing is OC2 as well, which is nice. For 75 points for 5 for OC2, that is really good, I think. That is really good. Again, with the Hospitaller for the 5 up Finland Pain, you -1 to wound because you got a unit attached. You give me -1 to hit on 2 of those units. It's a weird thing to say, but Sororitas Codex only has 4 detachments. One of them focusing on non-Sororita models. We really need an all-round detachment. This is pretty good at that. Yeah. It's just nice because it focuses on the units that arguably you probably only take 1 of sometimes. You know, like Sacrosanct you never see anymore. Paragon Warsuits you maybe have 1. -1 to wound, access -1 to hit, 3+4+. Again, attaching a 40-point character for a 5+, which you do all day. Who can res them. It is pretty solid. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Even like this, on the one of the hospitals, just so people can't deep strike and charge the Sacrosancts, which is really great. That is handy. That is very good. You've got mortal wound protection. You slap back hard if you want to. You got some really fun combat shenanigans to play with. And you can fall back and charge. All attachments is fine. Their rules are still very good, but their points are just way too high. It's 75 points and 5 Sacrosancts. That is not high. That's 5 points less. 5 points more than a scout squad. I think detachment gives the option to run multiple Sacrosancts and multiple Paragons without quite the need for Val. Yeah, you just take Val as well, right? The only thing Val's not getting is the +1 weapon skill, ballistic skill. Now the real question is, how expensive is a Sacrosanct in quid? In quid. That's so funny. 40. 40. Of course they are. Yo, it's like just like with the Votan. It's just like with the Votan. You want 30 of these? That's 180 quid a unit. Thank you. That's 240 quid, please. Thank you. Just before Christmas. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The named banner lady gives you potentially a lot of miracle dice. Oh, let's have a look at it, shall we? What's the name? What's the name again? I'm going to find it just so someone posts it in chat. Astrid Thurger. Her ability is... Wisely is your unit, and it contains Astrid Thurger. Models in that unit have devastating wounds. Excellent. What was she getting attached to? Sisters, Sacrosanct, Dominion, Retributor, and Sisters, Novitiate. When the unit contains Agath Dolan model, each time that unit destroys an unit, you can gain a miracle dice. When Agath Dolan model is destroyed, you gain D3. That's pretty decent. How many points is she? They, them, 85. I don't know which one's which. They've got a bolt pistol. They've got fine weapons in combat. And they've got 4+ inland. They're not that great, but giving out devastating wounds though is fun. I can call me out without even looking at the chat. It's nice that you could attach them to, like, I don't know, like a Retributor squad and pick up some miracle dice. Dev wounds on 4 times stall mortals. Yeah. Yeah. No one plays Sister GFC and Metal Guard on a budget. You try to think about the pounds to points ratio. Yeah, it's bad. 40 quid. What's that, 50p a point? Less than 50p a point. The problem is with her, she's a 2-model unit, so you can't squeeze her into an emulator with 5 Dominions. Oh, okay. Emulators can only carry a few, can they? 6. Cringe. Cringe. Even Space Marine transports can carry 7 now. Seems a bit expensive at 85, just because comparative to other sisters units. But giving out, I always think this model's weird as well. If you don't know, Astrid and Agatha. 40k. Why hasn't this turned up? I always think this model just doesn't look right. Is it just me? You know, like, what this reminds me of? It reminds me of, like, the odd Celebration mini. It doesn't look like it should fit in that detachment or that army. You know? It doesn't look right, in my opinion. It doesn't look like it's... It looks like it's... I don't know. I think it's this one. I think it might be a mixture of the base as well. It looks like third party. Is that just me? It's a very cool banner, though. A really cool banner. I just don't know what it is about this model. It's always this picture. I think it throws me off. I think it looks a bit blurry as well. That is just you. Nice. Thanks. Thanks. It's because she's not arm-hearted lady and the lack of red throws her robes off from the vibe and what you used to. Oh, maybe. Yeah. I just think this picture's really blurry, so it looks odd. Anyway. She's not bad. She's not bad. Can I have a bad painted sisters army? So yeah, there's a really good detachment rule here, which is nice. We have 4 pretty decent enhancements, and we have 6 good detachments. The downside is the less miracle dice, but I think you're gonna find you're just gonna have less miracle dice anyway. So being able to spend the limited one, because you're not gonna have as many 6s to play with either. You're not gonna have as many guaranteed dice rolls, just because you've got less models to play with, or less dice to play with. Spending on this isn't going to be a bad shout, I think, personally. Personally, I don't think this is going to be a terrible shout. I could start says that to bring the army standard down. Yeah, it's all good. None of it is bad. It benefits the units you want to play. It benefits every unit. You give every unit plus on move and plus on leadership. I think they've done this just to stop like the tanks getting it. You know? Like the castigators or whatever. The predators. It's a shame it's not units, so obviously then your characters can't benefit. It'd be nice if your characters benefited, so they ignore any modifiers to hit, you know, because they'll be hitting on 1s essentially. But 1 always miss. So if they got -1, which is the max they can get, they're back on 2s. That'd be cool. So that's the only downside, I think, is that it doesn't improve those. But other than that, it's a good detachment. I think it's good. I think it's really good. I'm interested to see what Goonhammer have got to say. What's their final thoughts? We love Goonhammer. We stand them. Durable OC for sisters. 20 OC with 3+4+5 plus 300 pain and -1 to wound that heal 1 plus D3 models each turn isn't impossible to remove, but it's difficult to remove with an equivalent unit that sets the stage for tempo advantage. Reviving 2 OC models over a wall is always hilarious, so there's always a play here for some good jank. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It's fucking double OC crazy. Did you guys write this? Is this a stat check special? Lethality. The combination of righteous bonus strategies makes Sacrosanct an actual threat and create the most absurdly violent version of Valgons anywhere. Yeah. Only enough for attachment focus on slow-moving single wound models is far less dependent on good miracle dice for the effectiveness. That's what I mean. That's what I said. That's what I said. You're not going to have as many, so they're not always going to be 6s. So you're going to be spunking your 2s and 3s away to get +1 move. God, I'm so based. The primary use of miracle dice here is to discard them for Val Hospitality's righteousness, so the attachment is less impacted by poor quality. Fucking redemption. Yeah, redemption. Speed +1 move isn't much. I also said this. It should be +2. The skill position in both movement and 5 phases will be key to avoiding getting pushed and screened out. I agree. Tractions here are fantastic for boosting speed of units by like Zephyr and Repentia, but those units cost a fortune. In current musical field manuals have to be used sparingly. True. Sacrosancts are durable for the cost, but they're not actually durable because they're just fucking cheap as shit. And then, yeah, you just rely on Retributors. The real question is whether or not these things are better than every unit having assault. Well, then every unit can advance and shoot, right? But it can't advance. It can't move out and kill stuff in combat, which is going to be very good at doing. It's going to be very, very good at doing. So basic, so humble, Mikey. Look, as a journalist, okay, my journalistic integrity stands. All right, my journalistic integrity stands tall, stands wide, even stands strong. Mikey has integrity. I do. A journalistic integrity specifically, none others. Also, the strats are just solid and cheap. Yeah, they're all 1 CP, which is great. They're all 1 CP, which is perfect. Unlike one just having to bring us some lame. Lol integrity. Temporary sticky. Don't make me ban you, bro. I'm happy to just slap a... I'll drop bans all day. Bam. There he goes. How does it stand wide? Like this. Like this, bro. Anyway, decent detachment. Will it see play? Probably. I think a few people will try it out. Yo, Jake B! Thank you for the Prime, dude. Thank you for the Prime. 72 primers now. Let's go. If you watch on twitch.tv, you can become a member. Become a sub. Free. Using Twitch Prime. We love it. Should try it out. Recommend it. You've got a very shooty detachment. This one is more like a combat detachment. I'm more smash face in my armies. I like it. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's very much a combat-based one, which is cool. The other cool one is the Psionic Paratism, which we didn't do yesterday. I'm going to do it now. Okay, is that all right, chat? You're going to get mad if I start talking about GSC from yesterday. Because I like this detachment, and I also called it. I also called it big. I called it so hard the day before. I was like, it's going to be fucking infiltrating stuff. Non-Gene Stealer. Oh, you mean the new Tyrannus detachment? Basically. Basically. Brennan, thanks for the team. Bam! Thanks for the $2, man. Really appreciate it. Very kind of you. I'm just going to get my list from yesterday. And by my list, I mean the one that Peter posted. Mercenary. Where's that picture you posted? Brother. Wait, where's it gone? Did you post it on Discord? Do you have the time or was the Boilerman coming? Is that like it sounds like a euphemism, bro? That just sounds like a euphemism. Where was the list of Vanguard invaders? Stealing content again? I would never. I've never stolen any content before. Where was it posted? So it took so long, but did not manage to catch a stream since I asked about the Prime free sub. Got to go, though. Baby is crying. Hope the stream goes on. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Did that not up the goal? Is it because $2 is not £2? I've got it on any amount, but maybe not. Sorry, dude. I've got it on any amount. I haven't set a specific price. So we've got the psionic parasitism. Parasitism. Stitism. Thanks, Merc. But yeah, if you donate Super Chats chat, if we hit the goal, we'll do a giveaway. Okay? Just 10. 10 in total. That's any size. Small or big. Do you want another go at pronouncing that? Psionic parasitism. 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 Nailed it. Nailed it. Personic parasitism. Psionic parasitism. Okay. So this one is the Tyranny detachment. You can take up to 1,000 points of Vanguard Invader, which is the first wave of Tyranids that hit a planet. They're all made of words. They're all made of words. Shut up. You can't take a Aircraft Broodlord or Gene Stealers, so it does leave you with the Death Leaper, the Parasite, the Winged Hive Tyrants, the Winged Prime, the Gargoyles, the Tyrannocyte, not the Harpy or the Hive Crown, the Lictor, the Morlock, the Neurolictors, and the Raveners, and a Trigon, and a Von Rhine's Leapers. Man, can you spell burnt toast? Parasitism. That's what I'm saying. Parasitism. Is that not right? Parasitism? Psionic parasitism. Is that right? Is that wrong? Parasitism. Is it not parasite? Parasitism. I don't care, alright? It's the Tyranid Gene Stealer Cult one. Alright? Shut up. They're the units you can take. You can take up to 1,000 points, alright? So what it does, at the end of each movement phase, for each Synapse unit from your army, you can select one friendly Gene Stealer Cult unit, excluding the Pure Strange Healers or Patriot units, which is kind of like fair enough. It's Parasite when not Parasitism. I blame the English. I would too. And one friendly Tyranid unit each within 9 inches of and visible to that Synapse unit. So you can choose 2 units. If you do, that Gene Stealer Cult unit for your army suffers D3 plus 1 mortal wounds, and 1 model in the selected Tyranid unit regains that many lost wounds, so they're just slurping them up. That's pretty good. Do you know, like, Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen 2? A mid-battle snack, exactly. I like it. Into the next movement phase, each time model in that Tyranid unit makes an attack, add on to the hit roll. Ow, that hurt. Nom nom nom. So it's not too bad. The problem is the limited units of Tyranids that are going to get the +1 to hit. Obviously, like, giving +1 to hit to, like, Von Rhine Leapers is decent. But it costs you D3 plus 1 models. Or mortal wounds, even. But then But all of them have the aura of add 1 to hit roll for G's to the cult. So it's kind of like, I think, a not bad trade-off. Because you don't even need to do this. If you're like, I'm just going to take a couple of Tyranid units, like some Lictors or whatever. Lictor, barely nowhere. Haha. You can just use them as, like, +1 to hit auras, which is good. Because these are exclusive. They're not like, if you do this, you get this. It's, if you do this, the Tyranid unit gets +1 to hit. But they still give out these auras. Which is, like, not too shabby, to be honest. Remove Vanguard Invader. Yeah, but then you're just going to fucking have fucking big monsters just hitting on 2s, right? Which I don't think they want. With fucking Exocrines or whatever. You won't get any of the benefits for Synapse for the Nids, though. No, true, because Synapse is a faction ability, right? So you won't get the plus on melee. Plus on strength in melee. I'm not against it. I don't think it's awful. I don't think this is awful at all. It's very much a Tyranids with Gene Stealers, which is kind of like a nice way to do it. But, like, I can understand if people are a bit annoyed if they play just Gene Stealer Cult, but it's nice that you can kind of buy some other models that fit the theme of your faction and play them together. Rather than just being like, I'm going to take little guys because I've got knights type thing. Let's look at the enhancements, see if we can save itself. I don't think people are excited about this, but I think it's quite cool. Each time a bearer would gain one or more lost units to psionic parasitism. Each time the bearer would gain one or more lost units from the psionic parasitism detachment rule. It regains up to twice that number of lost wounds. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. I can see it. I feel like this is a lot of Gottmist attachments though. They really focus on people that already have a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, but it also opens it up to having it as well, you play this army so you can buy a little bit extra, you know? Those units you've been thinking about buying, now you can buy them as well. Enemies cannot fire Overwatch at this unit. Excellent fucking 10 points. Best 10 points in the fucking game. Holy fuck. Imagine this on some fucking aberrants, some bikes or something. Really good. For 10 points for no Overwatch. I think the Space Marine one, it's like 25. I think the Space Marine one for no Overwatch is 25, and you have to be in the right psychic power. It makes sense because GSC have quite a small range. Yeah, I think they've got a detachment for basically all aspects of the range at the minute as well. Vanguard Tyrant, wings high tyrant model only. Improve the strength AP models melee weapons by 1. Alright. That's your Synapse ability for 25 points. And then Inhuman Integration. These are the Cults models only. Weapons equipped by models in the bearer's unit have the sustained hits 1 ability while targeting an enemy unit within 6 or more. Obviously, within 6 of 1 or more friendly Tyranids units. That's pretty decent as well. Because you can take... Because Nora Lictors are Vanguard as well. And they want to be up close and personal. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good enhancement. This one's a bit meh. But the other 3 are really good. This one, especially at 10 points, what the fuck? I'm like 90% sure the Librarius Conclave, which is the one I'm most excited about. Because I feel like Death Watch is going to get nerfed. Nerfed to the ground. Is like 20, look at that, 20 points. You cannot use Fire Overwatch strat. Having a great time. But yeah, gargoyles. Yeah, put them in gargoyle jail and then use this. Get sustained on all that shooting. Fuck. And it's any model. And it's any weapon. That's really good for 20 points. That's not just ranged weapons, it's just weapons equipped. So in combat, if you multi-charge with a Tyranid unit. Alright. Alright, okay. Okay. This is decent, I think. I think this has some real legs. Hyper Ferocity. Let's have a look at this one. Fight phase, 1G to the cult unit from army that's not been selected to fight. Until the end of the phase, each time one of your unit makes an attack that targets one enemy unit, reroll a wound roll of 1. If one or more friendly Tyranid units are within 6 inches of that enemy unit, you can reroll the wound instead. Excuse me? Okay. Bro. Again, half the Vanguard invaders are fucking lone up little dickheads, you know? You can just fucking use them as little charge. They're really cheap as well. But yeah, gargoyles. Gargoyles are annoying. They're cheap as well. They're a fucking big horde unit. In your shooting phase, after the unit is shot, if it's not within engaged range of a unit, it can move 6. It moves 12 already. And they have they have assault weapons. They have assault weapons. They're moving on average 16, shooting, and then another 6. They're moving 22 inches. You're gonna be within 6 of anything you want to be. Von Ryans also fight first. They do. This is just a gargoyle detachment. Size Surge. Start of any phase, 1 Tyranid unit for your army. Until the next command phase, increase the range of a unit's catalyst ability by 3, which is obviously making it 9 inches. Each time you use this stratagem until the end of your next command phase, you can't use this stratagem again. Oh, wow, okay. So you can use this whenever. You can just use this whenever. And that's a really nice way to do it as well, being like, you can't use it until your next command phase, but any phase. Fun. I mean, the aura is only +1 to hit. But it's nice that you got the flexibility, because look at some of them, where they're like, start of the command phase, you get both. Avenge the Star Children. Your opponent's shooting phase or fight phase, just time a unit is shot or fought. 1 turn is character for a unit for your army is destroyed. You can use your stratagem. Until the end of the battle, each time an Agita Cult's unit makes an attack, add 1 to the hit and wound roll. Alright, yeah, okay. Great. 1 TP. So you YOLO some Lictors and get +1 to hit and wound against that target. You YOLO some Lictors to get stuff like this, if you're not using the Gargoyle unit. What the fuck? How many points are Gargoyles? 170 for 20. I can see it, to be fair. 10's 85, though. That's easy enough to throw away. Divine Imperative. Your charge phase. 1G to the cult unit for your army has not been declared a charge. Select one of your unit with engagement range of 1 or more Tyranid units from your army. Until the... Wait a minute. 1G to the cult unit that has not declared a charge. Select one of your unit with engagement range of a Tyranid unit. Until the end of the phase, each time your G to the cult declares a charge. If that enemy unit is a targeted charge, add 1 and reroll. This is great. Again, what a great suite of stratagems. That's a really good one. Again, because you're going to be trying to multi-charge anyway, because you want the auras, you want the +1 to hit, you want the re-rolling wounds at minimum, full re-rolls if not. +1 to hit and sustained. Your shoot phase or challenge phase, 1 Tyranid unit from your army. Until the end of the phase, your unit is able to shoot and declare charge, which turn it fell back. That's a shame it's only Tyranids. Because the problem is G's to the cults don't actually have the Tyranid keyword. Which is quite funny. And then any opponent's fighting phase, 1 G's to the cults or Tyranid unit for your army is not within engagement range. Remove its strategic reserve. Okay. Uppy downy for any unit. Okay. I'm good. I didn't look at these yesterday. These are really good. This attachment's fine. I think it's good. Mike, everyone knows Gargoyles are really good for slowly chewing through chains / satellites, dishes, and other key terrain piece. That's true. They're very fucking annoying. Especially when you're trying to shoot them with a fucking Ring Fit controller. That's for sure. I mean, it's pretty decent. If you said why people angry, people are always angry. I think people are angry because it's a lot of Tyranid reliance. You know? The problem is if you only play Genes to the Cults, if you exclusively play Genes to the Cults, it feels like a Tyranid detachment. You know? And then 2 of the 4 enhancements are about Tyranids. And then a couple of the enhancements... This one, kinda, it has to be. But, like, half of the enhancements are related to Tyranids. So if you don't collect Tyranids, then you're going to be a bit like, well, it's a fucking Tyranid detachment with Genes to the Cult allies. But to be honest, let's be, like, fucking real with ourselves. Let's be real with ourselves. If you play Genes to the Cults, you probably like Tyranids. You know? If you play Genes to the Cults, don't you kind of like Tyranids as well? It's very fluffy, yeah. It's like, as you say, like the whole point of it is like the final day. The Tyranids have just arrived. And it's the Vanguard Invaders, which is the first onslaught of Nids. The other thing they're not letting you do is Broodlord and G-Sillers. No aircraft either, but I feel like they've not done Broodlord and G-Sillers because you've already got them, so you can't double up on them. Because you've already got Pure Strains, and you've already got a Broodlord. Or Patriarch, or whatever. I think this is a good, decent detachment. Having just the Tyranids as auras is really good. And it's any unit, so again, this big block of gargoyles, which is going to be super annoying and get in your opponent's face, is a better way to tie things up than using G to the Cults models. Final day, 24 hours remaining, yeah. I like it, chat. I like it. This like pre-climax GSE insurgency detachment, like a Vinegar Stokes detachment. Vinegar Stokes detachment? I don't know what that means. Is this some boomer shit I don't understand, Conga? Is this some boomer shit? I never wanted a full GSE army, but this half and half business, yeah, I'll do that. Good job, GW. This is how you get people to buy more models, free rules. Yeah, exactly. If you already collect G to the Cults, it gives you a reason to start grabbing some Tyranids, and as soon as you've got some Tyranids, you'll be like, well, maybe I'll try it out. Maybe I'll try G to the Cult out, a Tyranid army. And vice versa, if you've got a Tyranid army, you're like, well, maybe I'll grab a few G to the Cults models. Calling out Zap for making me eat cereal without milk, what the fuck? Are you the German friend who's visiting? That is fucking psychotic behaviour, to be fair. That is psychotic behaviour. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Again, it's kind of like... It feels like with GW, they're trying to do the allied detachment without like breaking the game, you know, because they used to love having allies. But the problem is with allies is they broke the game and made it way too complex. I like the very limited but narratively appealing ally detachment. It's from an old TV show called League. The only League I know is League of Legends. Vinegar Strokes, like the last moment before you come and you make a face like you just... What? Bro, what? What is happening? I've never heard that before, bro. I've never heard that, and I never want to hear it again. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Okay. So this is a good one. This is a good one. I like it. I like it. I like it. It relies on having a Tyranid army or buying Tyranid models, but it's definitely fun. They talk about the fantasy football show called The League. I've never heard of it. Never heard of it, ever. Yeah, why am I having a weird morning? People are just being strange in chat. People are just being strange. I'm going to try this attachment out. I think it'll be fun, mate. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be fun because you kind of have like these units which are kind of like the Tyranids appearing and commanding the G's to the cults, which is a nice, cool thing. And I don't think the attachment's bad. I'm just minding my own business, building my kill team terrain and eating dry crunchy nut in my own house. Bro, it is 1 in the afternoon. Go and buy your friend some milk. Anyway, chat. We're going to be back to do this again tomorrow. We got a Blood Angels detachment. Are they going to drag me back? That's the question. Are they going to drag me back? To be fair, though, just on the note of Crunchy Nut, the Crunchy Nut chocolate one out of the bag is pretty beast. That's all I'm going to say. All I'm going to say. I'm very interested to see what they're going to do with the Blood Angels one. Because we have the 3 hosts already. We've got the Red Wing, and then we've got the Death Company one, and we've got the Sangering, the Dante's Angels ones. Blood Angels detachment returns nipple to Sangering Guard, plus 10 points, absolute cinema, no notes. True, that could be quite funny. That could be quite funny. How are they top Liberator? I don't think they're going to be topping anyone. That sounds like from that fucking League show, bro. So yeah, what could they do? What could they do? Probably allied Archangels. Angels of Death detachment. Merry Christmas. You can take Deathwing Terminators with your Blood Angels now. Let me have a think. They could make a tank one about going fast. People just meta chase, says Mikey while meta chasing. I'm just playing Marines, bro! Marines! Space Marines! Arguably the worst army in the game! Look at the win rates, bro. Nipples that reduce any reaction rate. Yeah, stick on nipples, -1 to hit. Maybe like a hero army with lots of characters. Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to think what else they could do, though. It doesn't sound like a lot. Don't give me that shit. I'm giving you that shit, Jace. What's with the hate in the chat? I don't understand why I'm getting so much hate in the chat this morning. People coming in here talking about vinegar strokes and coming and licking and whatever. Have you 3D printed nipples for your Marines, though? Yes. I was trying to scale them to the right size. That one, not so much. That was the wrong size. I was going to make a short about it, but then I took too long. Focus. Can you see the nipples? I designed them myself. I designed the nipples my own way. Look, can you see how tiny they are? So yeah, I did 3D print some nipples. I just never got around to making the video about it. I drew those nipples myself, okay? I'm an artist. Can you make a t-shirt that says nipples -1 to hit? Yes, I can. Should I put my hand-drawn nipples on them as well? Maybe just have 2 triangle shapes. Or whatever, like, I drew them as like pyramid shape, I guess. Well, yes, I did print them nipples. I just never got around to making the video because I'm lazy. And by lazy, I mean I'm very good at starting projects and not finishing them. Are they slightly hairy? No, because they're obviously buffed. Obviously. They're oiled up. Speaking of slightly hairy, chat, I'm really concerned about my leg. Okay. Alright. One, the green hair dye is arriving today. So I should have green hair tomorrow. 100% you did a test model. I haven't actually, jokes aside. I'm really worried about my leg. You know, like, we stripped it the other day. Oh, like over a week ago, none of it's grown back. Not one bit. Not even minutia. It is still bald. Like, with waxing my leg, I was expecting it to be bald for a few days. But chat, I don't think it's coming back. I think I am. I waxed it for charity, yeah. I waxed just one section of it for charity. You go to Japan once and you're already a low-T wokester. He's only worried because he likes it like that. No, I don't. It's so weird. It'll take longer than 2 days. It's been a week. 3 to 4 weeks. I'll show you. I'll show you for free. I'll show you for free. Look. Look, it's just bald. It's still bald. It's just not back at all. It's perfectly smooth. It's perfectly smooth. Hellstorm now swimming challenge. I'd be so fast. I'd be so fast. It's just like nothing's there. He wants us to do the rest. What's wrong? What's with this fucking fantalizing in my chat? What's with this fucking kinking in my chat? What's going on? They just want to see me wax my leg again. Takes 6 to 8 weeks. I'll show you for free. Like we're going to debate. Bro, have you read chat? Have you read the rest of my chat? They're like, I've just waxed the rest, bro. It's just nothing's happening. Will it come back? Will I have this square? Every time I get out of the shower, I'm like, just the square. You have to make it match. I'm not doing the other one. But yeah, if you don't know, we did a charity battle report last week where every time... I just read excuse me, I just read what Guy said. Man shows us his wax leg and then accuses us of being kinky. I am kink shaming. If you don't know, we did a charity battle report last week, raising money for Calm as part of Jingle Jam, which is very cool, very epic. But every time we hit £100, I span a wheel to do punishment, and one of them was waxing my leg. And I'm just a bit like, 6 to 8 weeks? Are you joking? It's never going to come back. It's gone. There are people who dream of legs they don't have to wax regularly. I hate it. I want it. Come home. Hair follicles, come home. I miss you. Hey. I bet Big C doesn't mind the patch. I haven't asked him about it, actually. I haven't asked him about it, but it fucking hurt, I'll tell you now. Are you worried because you have a legs-only photo shoot coming up? Yeah, I'm about to release my own range of underwear. Alright? And I need my legs to be, like, look nice. Let me just oil them up and call it a day. I hear it grows back quicker if you wax everything else too. Yes, everything. Goodbye eyebrows. You know what? I don't think that works. Just think about how more aerodynamic you are. Yeah, that one spot on my leg, I'm more aerodynamic. I was expecting it to be like stubble at this point, you know? I was like, it'll grow back in like 2 weeks. I've never waxed my leg fully enough. Men of Hellstorm gaming calendar. And then tonight, I think we're dyeing my hair tonight. Green. Green, bro. Hell Shade Wargaming. This isn't Hell Shade, it's Hell Stripped. But not wax stripped. Wax stripped Wargaming. That's what we'll call it. Hellstorm pants 100% skin proof. Yeah, we should come up with some gamer pants that just like have perfume in them because gamers stink. Let's be real. Let's be real now. Fucking hell. But yeah, anyway, I thought that was funny. So yeah, so tonight we're dyeing my hair green. Did you auction off the used wax strips for extra charity cash? I did joke about it, guy. I did joke about it, but I knew a little pervert like you would pay too much money for them. Midwinter Minutes shutting down because he said spent all the money on Mikey's wax strips for charity. But no, he didn't. I joked about it, then felt really weird, so I put them in the bin. I joked about it on stream, and I was like, actually, no, that's really strange. This is like used pants on a fucking Gumtree top level. Weird. How dare you call me out so accurately? Oh dear. But yeah, I've got like a fucking silicone hat coming tonight. I've got like a silicone hat, and we're going to like thread all my hair through, and we're going to dye the tips all green, all front to back as well, I think. Georgie's very not excited for it. She was like, why does it have to be green? And I was like, because that's what they voted for. I ain't no scammer. I ain't no scammer, bro. More kink with the silicone hat. Yeah, I'm just teasing the chat now. I'm just teasing. Yeah, I'm going to put a silicone hat on and pulling my hair through. Like Hellraiser. I'm going to be hell-raising that shit up with bleach. It's going to be so hot. Green tips, not just a full dye job. Well, no. I'm not going to dye the full thing green. It'll look stupid. The sides won't be dyed green, but the top will. Top and the back. And by tips, I don't just mean like the ends. By that, I mean you'll be able to see my roots still. Because I want it to look... If I'm going to dye my hair green, I want to do it some justice. You know? Are you going to complain? Are you going to complain about my charity work? Is that what's about to happen? I thought, no, like, so... You can basically get these things, right? Hair dye, silicone cap. I wish Amazon wouldn't like show my address. I wish Amazon just wouldn't show my address every time. I'll put men. Let's see if we can see it. Because it's how I did my blonde last time, basically. So it's like this. This is a terrible picture. It's like this, right? So you poke all your hair through, and it just doesn't let your roots get dyed. So then it grows out nicer. And it comes out like this. Again, similar to what I did last time. Like this vibe. But more. That's way less. Probably more like this. It's going to be more like this, to be honest. It's so it looks more natural. Rather than just being green blob. Bro, it's nearly Christmas. I'm having Christmas pictures taken soon. I'm trying to do it justice. Hellstormwargaming again. Not holy. That is holy died. Looking like a Marvel Rivals character. Yeah, Marvel Rivals character. That's me. Where's that squirrel girl at? Is Georgie helping? Yeah, she's gonna be helping. What are you on about, Big? What are your Christmas plans? Nothing too crazy. So my Christmas plans are, which got a bit weird, because my mum is coming with me and my fiance to my soon-to-be in-laws, or to-be wed in-laws. So I'm taking my mum with me to Georgie's parents for a few days. And whilst I'm there, I'm hoping to teach her dad how to play bolt action. That's the plan. I've been building some bolt action, chat. And I'm going to let him play the Germans. You play Bolt Action? No. No, I don't. But they sent me the starter set the other day. You can recreate Meet the Parents, literally, yeah. I recreate Meet the Parents. So I've got Battle of the Bulge. I've got Battle of the Bulge. Me when I'm getting my leg out. Me when the squirrel girl's on screen. So I built the little US tank. The little, I think it's called the M8. It was kind of fiddly, but this was alright, to be fair. It was kind of fiddly. But they sent me this to have a look at. They might be doing some sponsored videos in the future. We'll see. We'll see what they think. But I'm thinking about doing a little bit of filming with her dad, because he's like a big World War II nut. He's at like a Warhammer room, but it's World War II stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna see if I can teach him how to play, or at least like try it out with him, which I thought might be fun. And then we're down for a few days, and then back to work, baby. 28th, back to streaming. I'm live every day until the 25th. I think we're down for like 3 days, so probably Wednesday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Back on the 27th. I'm probably only missing, jokes aside, I'm probably only missing like one stream. I'm streaming Christmas Day, which is a Wednesday, so I'll do the Christmas news. Then I probably won't stream Thursday. I probably will end up streaming on the Friday. I'll be back. There's no breaks. I'm still recovering from the Japan trip. So if you haven't already, chat, I'm just saying, if you're not going to be a great name in chat, you know, whose balls are you battling over, Valrex? I want to get good at bolt action, okay, just so I can play Valrex and beat him. And then I can be like, all your stuff's really broken. Maybe they need to change it. Because every time I go on his stream, like every other night or whatever, like I like pop on, throw him a few insults and log off again. Every time I go on his stream, he says he hates 40k and it's all my fault personally. Because I ruined it, because now he can't have his characters affect his tanks. Which I really think he doesn't like. You know? I really think he doesn't like it. Whose balls are you battling over? So funny. Is Val just bad at 40k? I think so, yeah. He just loves to get his tanks out. And I didn't. And I personally got his tanks nerfed. And now he hates 40k. So I just want to get good at bolt action so I can ruin that for him too. I'm not just doing it out of spite, but it would be quite funny. It would be quite funny, wouldn't it, chat? Because Unga Bunga tanks is not the optimal strategy. He did like Unga Bunga tanks, to be fair. To be fair to him. No, I do like Varric. He's just fucking, like I said yesterday, he's dumb funny, where you're kind of like laughing at him, but he's laughing with you, and it's fine. Can confirm Mike is personally responsible for the Imperial Fist sucking. I am, yeah, it's all my fault. The Imperial Fist detachment is ass. But it's all thanks to me that he can use a different detachment as well. I'm a very big fan of the new edition of Bolt Action. I'm excited to play it. I'm hoping there's like a quick start guide. I haven't seen one in the box, but hopefully I can like find something that's like easy enough to play. So anyway, chat, shall I play a couple of games and then go? Let's play a couple of games, shall we? Does the box come with a rulebook? Yeah, they sent me a full rulebook and I got the mini one in the box as well. The only thing I didn't like was the instructions. I thought the instructions were pretty rubbish. Viking killed Ironstorm, Stormlance, and Deathwatch. And Blood Angels. And Blood Angels. Don't forget those. Don't forget the true cost. Right, chat, here we go. Are you ready for this? It's going to be so good. It's going to work. This is the day. This is the day. Are you ready? I hope you're ready. This is going to be the one. The one shot. The one shot. The instant win. Here we go. I missed. Fuck! Damn it! Start. Okay, that was pretty good. Strag. Strem. Strem, damn it. There is an R. There is an A. Straw. Strower. Store. There's another letter there. Stral. Stral. There's got to be another letter there. It's not an A. It's not. It could be the R. Strap. Hope you enjoy the stram. Hope you enjoy the straw. Hope you enjoy the straw. God damn it! I was so close. No. Stray. Like the cat. Splendid strap on. Did anyone get stray? Nobody got stray. Absolute losers. Losers in chat. Look at you. Look at you. Stalk could have fit. Scran. We could have had Scran. That'd have been good. Scran would have given us a lot of the letters. Strap. No P, bro. No P. No P right at the beginning. That's why we started penis, to get the P's out of the way. Mikey didn't get that because he's such a good cat dad that he couldn't bear to think of a homeless cat. That's true. Alright, we did alright there. Let's do connections. Okay, chat. 16 words. 4 groups of 4. Tap, tug, keg, barrel. Well, tap and barrel come together with beer. Table, sub, barge, hammer, counter, ladder, gorilla, shelve, junk, delay, stool, postpone. Stool, like poo. Keg, barrel. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There we go. And stool. All things you'd find in a pub. All things you'd find in a pub. God damn it, one away. God damn it. Tap, keg, barrel. Maybe not the barrel. Tap, keg, stool. Postpone, delay. Pause, shelve. Let's shelve this for now. Let's postpone this for now. Let's delay this for now. Let's counter this for now. It's not counter, what am I doing? Let's tap this for now. Let's tug this for now. Let's keg this for now. This isn't working. Let's hammer this. Let's ladder. Ladder? Let's junk this. These are getting so much harder. These are so much harder, I think. Let's gorilla this for now. What the fuck is gorilla doing there? We're gonna need to gorilla this meeting. We're gonna need to ladder this gorilla. All right. We're gonna need to postpone this. We're gonna need to come back as gorillas. Are we being... Things that you find in the kitchen. Counter, shelf. Shelf, no. Things that you... No. 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 I feel like those three do go together. Things you find in a ladder. Hammer. Things you find in a garage. Things you find in a garage. I don't know. Barge, hammer, things that you hit. Barrel. Gorilla it. Gorilla that shit. Gorilla the hammer, barge, barrel. Let's do a little shuffle. A little shuffle. Okay. This is killing me. I know! I know! Barge. Surely. Robot could ladder, gorilla, barrel, keg be Donkey Kong. Couldn't the hammer be Donkey Kong? Couldn't hammer be Donkey Kong as well though? Gorilla, ladder, barrel, hammer. Okay, things in Mario. Gorilla, barrel, ladder, hammer. We'll go for it. Well done! Well done! Seen in Donkey Kong. Great job, everyone. Great job. Great job. Proud of you all. Pats on backs all round. Pats on backs all round. Right, okay. The last two. Things that you find in a bar. Stool. Counter. Well, we can't find keg. And a tap. And then Titan boats. And then Titan boats. And then Titan boats, chat. Titan boats. Let's fucking go. Let's go. We did it. Let's go. We were so close in that first one. Let's go. Let's go. Ah. Oh, feeling good. Chat, do you feel powerful now? Well done, guy, for spotting the Donkey Kong. Well done for spotting Donkey Kong. That was good. That was pretty good, to be fair. That was decent. That was decent. Oh, that was hard. I've never heard of a junk boat. That's because you're not multicultural like I am. Alright? That's because you're not multicultural. I feel concerned for you. For me! Stewie, just outed yourself. Just outed yourself, bro. Midwinter isn't as brain rot as Maggie saw me king in this game. I did well! I did well. I saw the bar one straight away. I saw the bar one straight away. Come on now. I just couldn't find it. Says the guy who actually wicked. I showed you the fucking picture. Oh no, I made it. I did full screen. Right, one more. Let's do some strands, shall we? Because we like strands. Right, strands. Here we go. If you've never played strands, very simple. Very simple. Okay. Roll with it. We have 7 words that are aligned, kind of with. Roll with it. Relevant to roll with it. And they all connect. It's a word search, but they don't go forwards, backwards, left and right, etc. They go any way direction they like. I'm going to move myself to the side just so you can all see. Okay. Roll with it. Okay. Wrong. Not a word. Okay. Zoom out a little bit. Too short. So it's got to be 4 letters or more. Okay. Roll with it. I'm just going to roll with it. You know? I'm just going to roll with it. Like... Pank. Pank. Prank. Prank. Girl. So if you don't know, chat, there's 7 words. One of them will go from this side to this side or from this side to this side. That's called the spanogram. Okay. I'm just going to roll with it. I'm just going to roll with it. What am I going to roll with, though? Punk. Punk's not going to be it. Do punk roll with it? They do! Punk do roll with it. That's cool. And grunge. Not quite how you spell grunge. Grunge. Grunge roll with it. Okay. Okay. These types of music. Prog. Okay. Metal. Nope. Meta. Scam. Rock. Is rock music anywhere? No. Progress. How is progress not it? Progressive rock. Misspelled it. Progressive. Let's go! Nailed it. Do we have glam rock? Glam. No, not quite. Metal. Metal was there. I knew it. Glam rock. How is glam rock not in the word list? Scam. Rock. No. Hello, cat. Come on, we'll play some strands. We'll play some strands. What do you reckon? Progressive? Nope. Nope, not progressive. It's very conservative, actually. Glam rocker. Hello. Are you hungry? Is that what's up? I'm going to play strands and I'm going to feed you. Is that alright, mate? Can you not drink my coffee? Chat, I think we... No, it's not for you, bro. It's for me. Glam rocker doesn't work. Got... Glam and rocker. Rocker isn't it. Rock. I was thinking about rock and roll, but it's not there, is it? How? It's got to start with rock. Because the... It's got to. Rose? Or end in core. sort of ending call. Oh dear. Cheers. Rock pit. Rocking, that's a panagram. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. And then it's gonna be like relatively. There's like one word. This is one word. This is one word. It's got to end in tiv. Surely. And then we're gonna have or alternative. No. Rentalated. Ivy. Rentalively. Rentalively. Rental. Renta. Ooh, Ivy. Rentalate. Rentalate, of course. It can't start with a B and go like this way, can it? Vive alternator. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Alternative. Ventilated. Ah. Rock and roll with it. Ventilate him, everyone. Don't say we're aware. Don't sit there and say we're aware. That's brutal. Look, I just like ventilators, okay? I know you might not have heard of it, but I like it. Alright? Ah. Anyway, chat. Anyway, chat, that's about it from me today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I did. I'll be back tomorrow at 7 PM. We're going to go back to the usual evening time tomorrow for the stream. So I'm just cracking up at ventilating. Ventilating rock. Thanks so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you all. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the members. If you want to do more, we'll be back tomorrow at 7. And yeah, hopefully we'll be doing more dumb shit there as well. I'm sure you'll get a laugh out of me either way. Ventilative is an East German rock subgenre and you wouldn't know you're a tourist. Well done, everyone. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow at 7 PM. Appreciate you all. Very kind of you. I hope you enjoyed the spanagrams and stuff. Don't forget about the boats, all right? Don't forget about the junk boats. We're going to go raid someone on Twitch as well. If you're watching on Twitch, we're going to raid someone playing some TTS. So go say hi to those guys. And otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all, and bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Bye.